If I can self disclose, the biggest flaw in my life and the biggest imperfection in my life is not lust, is not greed, is not pride, is not shame, is not condemnation, is not gluttony, but control. Control is something that I really struggle with on a daily basis. This is what it's like, a gift and a curse. It's a gift in the sense of it's what makes me feel human. It's what makes me humble myself and keep on going back to God. It's like a thorn in my flesh, as Paul also had a thorn in his flesh that always kept him go back to God. And it's a curse in the sense of it's something that I know I cannot fix on my own. It's something that I know I need God's help in understanding it and above all accepting it. And me having this flaw in me and this imperfection in me of control makes me have other symptoms. Sometimes it makes me prideful, it makes me avoidant, it makes me very anxious, it makes me, what's it called? It makes me be aggressive sometimes, it makes me withdraw. So, like, think of this control issue of mine as a disease, then the symptom of this disease is now me being prideful sometimes, egotistical sometimes, selfish sometimes. But like I said, it's something that I'm working on a daily basis. The reason as to why I have self disclosed this is because I tend to have a control issue in the sense of I have trust issues with God sometimes. Kitambo or like previously in the past, it used to be almost all the time because sometimes when I feel as if things don't go the way I want them to go, circumstances don't happen the way I want that circumstance to happen, outcomes and expectations don't happen the way I want them to happen, I tend to try and force them to happen the way I want them to happen. And to even self disclose more is like in terms of my content, like in terms of what I'm doing for my future self, what I'm trying to pursue and achieve for my future self in becoming the best version of myself in every aspect of life, especially financially. But if there's something that God is really teaching me is that He's put me in these circumstances in pursuing becoming the best version of myself to teach me that it's not me that will take me where I need to be, but it is God who will take me where I need to be. So I tend to have trust issues because I feel as if He's taking long. But in reality, He always reminds me that He's taking time. So there's a difference. There's a difference in you feeling as if God is taking long, but in reality, God is actually taking time. And the difference is you feeling that God is taking long is you telling God that, hey God, I'm ready, so bless me with it. Hey God, I've done this, so bless me with it. So you feeling as if God is taking long to bless you with what it is that you desire in your heart comes from you having a transactional relationship with God. And if I'm being honest, this is something that I also tend to have with God sometimes. But if there's something that really grounds me, is I always check my heart every morning. I always check my heart. I always ask God, God, what is in my heart that I need to repent to you? What is in my heart that is not of the image and likeness of your son? And the answer is always control. The answer is always you have trust issues with me. Because sometimes I feel as if I know better than God. Sometimes I feel as if I deserve whatever it is that God has to bless me with. And you see, pride, selfishness. And this is even something my mom also tells me is that I'm a very impatient person. And it's true because me being controlling makes me impatient. Now it makes me to do things unexpectedly. It makes me to be sometimes irrational. It makes me to overthink. It makes me to be anxious, to be worried, to be doubtful. So it's something that I'm continuously working with my relationship with God. So back to what I was saying, the reason as to why you feel as if now God is taking long to bless you with whatever it is that you feel as if you deserve Him to bless you with, whether it is that you feel as if God deserves you, deserves to bless you with money, with a relationship, with whatever that's in your heart that you desire. If you feel that way, then that means that you're actually telling God that you know better than Him. You're actually telling God that I deserve this because of me. I don't deserve this because of you. As much as you try and hide it, that's the reality. Because in real sense, if you feel as if you want these blessings, and yes, you feel as if you deserve these blessings, don't you think that you will tell God that you feel as if you deserve these blessings, but you're the one who is the determinant at the end of the day as to whether I deserve these blessings or this blessing or not? Because you know better than me. Just as your ways are better than my ways, your thoughts are better than my thoughts. So it's about surrender. You feeling as if God is taking long is you controlling God to make things happen in your timing and not in His timing. And if there's one thing that I'm really teaching myself is in a verse, no, is a verse written in the book of Peter where it says, God is not slow in keeping His promises. He's always on time. He's always precise. That's why it says, at the right time, He, the Lord, will make it happen. It's not you that will make it happen. It's not your efforts that will make it happen. It's not what you do for God that will make it happen. But it is God who decides whether it will happen or not. And that's something that we need to learn to be okay with. Because God taking time is now God doing things in His timing. God taking time is you trusting God in whatever it is that you desire in your heart with. That's the difference between you feeling that as if God is taking long and God is taking time. God taking long is like, God, why you not blessing me with this? You always not question Him. But God taking time is like, God, I really want this and I really desire this. So please, if it is your will, bless me with it in your timing. If it's not your will, don't bless me with it. If you feel as if I'm seriously attached to this, if I've idolized this, help me to stop idolizing it. So you relying on God in taking His time to bless you with things in His timing is you surrendering your heart posture to Him, is you aligning your heart posture to His, is you trusting in Him even though you feel as if He's taking long. Because in reality, like I've just said, God is not taking long, He's just simply taking time. And this is something that I have to teach myself every day. It's the most annoying thing, let me not even lie to you. Because that's faith. Faith is like you can feel as if it's just there, but you don't have it right now. So you try and control it to have it in your timing. But the moment you control it and force it to happen in your timing is the moment that things don't go as planned because you took God's place. You decided to sit on God's throne and play God in your life. You decided to play Savior in your life. In the moment you do so, you start what's it called, living in a cycle of fear, insecurity. You start being worried, anxious. You start looking behind your back, and that's not a free life. Like I said in my previous video, that's a survival mentality, feeling as if God is taking long. But the moment now you feel as if God is taking His time is the moment you're honest with Him. Don't ever not tell God how you're feeling about whatever it is that you feel He's not doing right. Listen, you have to be honest with God in order for God to actually tell you whatever it is you need to hear. So if you're frustrated that God is taking long, tell Him. If you're frustrated that God is not doing something in the right way, tell him, and he'll meet you where you are. Because God doesn't want a perfect heart. He doesn't want a heart that knows anything. He just wants an honest heart. He just wants a genuine heart. He wants a real heart. Because someone who is genuine and real is always brokenhearted. And God is always close to the brokenhearted, as written in Psalms. So he's always going to be close to you whenever you're honest. You just tell him, God, I'm mad at you. He will come and say, why are you mad at me? God, I'm frustrated with you. Why are you frustrated? And he'll always give you that reassurance, that validation. Why? Because you're honest. But if you just sit there and fake it, like, God, oh, I know you'll bless me with this, oh, but deep down in your heart, you feel as if it's a lie what you're telling God, you're just pleasing him. He won't answer you. And he'll continue not to answer you until now you break and just say, God, I'm mad at you. God, I hate this. God, I hate that you did this. God, I hate that you're not doing this. That's what he loves. Because that's now you being relational with him. That's not you being transactional with him. That's you being real with him. That's not you being fake with him. So just like I said, he wants an honest heart, not a fake heart. He wants a real heart, not a heart that's jifanyain, fake basically. So whatever it is that is in your heart that you feel that God is taking long, he's not. He's taking time. Because he does want to give you whatever it is that you are desiring in your heart. But if you idolize it, or if you do not trust in his timing, he will withhold it because he has to work on your heart. Because in my videos, as I've said, there are two things that God really wants in a human. It's their heart and their character. Because once God has your heart and your character, he trusts you. Whatever it is that you ask, he'll give it to you. Because you know that you're not attached to the blessing or the outcome or the expectation, but you are dependent on him, you are trusting in him. Because even though you have it or not, as long as you know that you have him in your life, you're okay. So he's not taking long. He's just taking his time. He's just still working on your heart. He's just still helping you become the best version of yourself for his sake and not for your sake. And you just have to trust that, and there's nothing that you can do. So that control issue that you have, even I'm talking to you, Peter, that control issue that you have, just continue surrendering it to him because that's what he loves. He loves it when you're just going to him and telling him your frustrations, you're honest with him. He loves it. Because at the end of the day, despite him being your God, he's your father. He literally created you in his image and likeness. You're literally his son. You're literally his daughter. So he feels what you feel. He understands what you feel. Bless.